the Jaguars found that winning feeling. They showcased what they can do on offense.
Christian Kirk for the touchdown to the 5. Touchdown! James Robinson exploded.
And now lead the NFL in turnover margin.
Going to be intercepted. Intercepted! Did Andre Cisco get his 2 feet down? Yes, he did.
It's the first of hopefully many for Doug Peterson's team.
First win in Jacksonville.
What it will take to win right now on Jaguars All Access.
Live from your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, this is Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.
We have a 17-game regular season. That's the second game this season. Whether we won or lost that game, we still got a game this week and a huge one at that. So it doesn't really matter the outcome. Obviously, you take a lot of confidence from how we played, and that's the goal. But at the end of the day, you got another game coming up this week.
The football team should look forward to this coming week. Around here in Jacksonville, it's okay if we celebrate last week a little bit more. A win for the Jacksonville Jaguars in emphatic fashion over the Indianapolis Colts, 24-0. Win number 1 of the Doug Peterson era. That guy's fired up for Jaguars All Access tonight. Yeah, welcome to Strings Sports Brewery here in Springfield. Good to have you out on a Thursday night. Brent Martineau along with Jeff Lageman, Josh Allen. This is his show. And the guest today, Rayshawn Jenkins, coming off a big-time game on Sunday against those Colts. Welcome aboard, guys. Feels good to get a W, Josh.
Say that again.
Feel good to get a W?
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. No, it felt great, but it's just how we're going to respond to that. So I'm excited to see what we're going to do. I know what we're going to do, but I'm excited to see the final process of it.
Jaguars All Access presented by Fields Auto Group. Let's get right into our game-changing moments with Baptist Health. And, well, we brought you on the show for a reason. This was one of the reasons you got it going. Rayshawn Jenkins with the pick early on, Jeff.
Well, congratulations, Rayshawn. Your first interception as a Jaguar. That had to feel good to get that
absolutely.
out of the way.
Yes,
Woo!
Thank you.
And then also, the great thing about this interception, and I know you'll be one of the first ones to recognize this, you always talk about Russian cover, and there was a little pressure up front from number 44 that helped kind of force a little bit of an errant throw there for you to be able to make that pick. Trayvon Walker.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like you just said, Russian cover works together, and I love my D-line, man. We got Josh Allen down there, Arden Key, Trayvon down there. We got some really good rushers down there, Smoot, and they make my job back there a lot easier. This specific play right here, I was able to feel Trayvon moving toward the quarterback, and that gave me my shot clock in my head to, okay, I can break on the ball right now because I know he won't be standing for much longer.
Baptist Health game-changing moments continue, and there was a big moment early after the Rayshawn pick, 4th and 2, and aggressive Doug Peterson went for it.
Yeah, and I give him credit here. You get the interception, you're putting a drive together, and that ended up being a real long drive. Great completion underneath the Zay Jones. The Colts only go 3-man rush. And Trevor, a nice job of staying patient, waiting for Zay to find the opening. And then, of course, later on, you got the 4th down conversion to Christian Kirk for a touchdown. Another bold coaching decision by Doug Peterson.
And that was to put the game away score right there on 4th down. Baptist Health game-changing moments continue. The Rook gets a pick for a second consecutive week. Devin Lloyd, well, there's an exclamation point on a 24-0 win.
Well, and once again, okay, big guys up front, right? Rushing cover, Fadakasi, okay, who is your latest addition up front. The big man gets a nice pass defense, and you got 2 rookies that get interceptions in back-to-back weeks, your first-round draft picks.
I know, that's exciting. I think we can make it 3. I think Chad's the next one. We got a young, good group of guys, man, who's just bought in. You know what I'm saying? Bought in to winning. Bought to winning right now. They take it each game at a time, each practice at a time, and it's just a great feeling to have.
All right, so question here, because, you always get a little bit of jabs in the defensive room when you get an interception and the return maybe not so good, okay? Devin Lloyd's interception on a scale of 1 to 10, his return on the interception. What do you think?
he may need to work on that a little bit. I mean, I would say the same thing about mine too. I probably could have made a guy miss and enter the end zone on mine as well. But hey, man, hey, we'll take a turnover though.
Yeah, that was a pick six if he gets over that guy, probably, right? Probably ended up in the end zone for Lloyd. Hey, how about the shutout, Josh? What does it mean? You guys had to defend them a few times in the fourth quarter. Does the goose egg mean something in your room?
Yeah. I mean, just to have a shutout, just to have a team not score in the National Football League is incredibly hard. And to do it the way we did it, as a dominant performance as we did, was just an awesome feeling, and I think we can continue to do that.
And what I liked about how you guys did it defensively, Rayshawn, at the end of that ball game, your offense wasn't exactly playing their part with their 4-minute offense. In other words, eating the game clock up. I think 3 consecutive 3-and-outs, and you guys were put back out there every time. But at that point in the game's under control. But for you guys, it's about the zero, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I would say while we were out there on the field, I definitely wasn't even thinking about they have a 0 on the board. It was just like, this is the play right now. Let's just get lost in this play right now. So we're all about, a next play mentality, live in this moment right here, and whatever happens next just happens. And then we looked up, and, it was they had a 0 up there. And we was like, you know what, that's a great day for us.
Yeah,
so
great day.
Yeah. So we was definitely happy about that 0. We know every game might not look like that, but it can look similar. So
yeah, you had a big deflection in the back of the end zone as well. Josh Allen's off to a heck of a start, folks. Only player in the NFL with 2 sacks and 2 forced fumbles through 2 games. What's clicking right now for you, Josh?
Like I said, man, just the preparation, but then also the preparation that we have as a group. You know what I mean? Like the takeaways. Like you say, the rush and coverage matches each other. You know what I'm saying? When we have a good rush in the front, I feel great if I don't get a sack, but we get a pick because I've made the quarterback throw a bad throw, and we get I feel like that's a great rush to me. I feel like that's a great day for me. But just to be able to finish the rushes now and to finish at the top of the quarterback and really just get the man down. You know what I'm saying? Don't miss my opportunity because the great ones don't.
And you guys worked real well together. You got the tomahawk sack on the first one. The second one, a little game where you had a 3-man side looping underneath, and you did it perfectly. And Rayshawn, for you, statistically, I thought that was your best game. You had 4 pass defense, 3 tackles, the interception. You had to feel good about that.
Big hits.
Yeah, man, I felt good, man. I was just, like I said, I was in the zone. I was flowing, man, and we got some good guys that's leading this group, and we trust these guys, and we want to just keep it going, man.
Well, speaking of guys leading this group, Doug Peterson is that guy. And check out the reaction when he got the game ball in the locker room. You think these guys like their coach?
Big congrats. First win in Jacksonville.
That's got to feel good for Doug Peterson. He's put a lot of work into this in short order, and he's had to do a lot of work, and already seeing some dividends. We've asked Josh about Doug already. Rayshawn, I mean, what do you see from your head coach, from your defensive coordinator, from this staff that's really clicking right now with the group?
Man, just like I just said, they're incredible leaders, and they're brilliant minds. They're able to, take our skill set and really match it up with their scheme, and it's just really it feels good to play for guys like this and that's really know what they're doing out there.
You know, when I watch Doug Peterson and this coaching staff, you kind of watch it through the film. And Josh, I know you guys both get the opportunity to watch it from the sideline. I'm seeing a lot of guys running open with your offense. How fun is that to watch when there's that many guys open for your young quarterback?
Shoot, I'm excited about us running that ball the way we do to set up situations like that. I feel like our offense has been really balanced and it's been really effective on all levels. And I feel like each game it's just been getting better and better. In practice, we see it, so we know what we can do. And I know as a defense, if you can't stop the run, then they're not going to throw the ball. But we can run the ball and throw the ball. And Christian open 2 touchdowns, over 100, like it's crazy. So for me, watching that is just stay on the field, do what they do. We can get our break. And when we come back, we coming out there fresh. And so if we continue to find a way to do that and find a way to grow each week, I think the sky's the limit for us.
Crazy. The Colts only ran 21 plays in the first half here on Sunday in Jacksonville. Take that with you to the West Coast, of course. When we come back, Jaguars All Access presented by Fields Auto Group. Jeff Lageman goes to the film room, and he's got company in the film room as well with the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're live at Strings Sports Brewery. It's a victory week here at Strings in Springfield in Jacksonville. Jags get ready to take on the Chargers out west Sunday on CBS 47.
Jaguars All Access is brought to you by Fields Auto Group, including Land Rover Jacksonville. Test drive the Land Rover Defender today. LandRoverJacksonville.com. Baptist Health, changing healthcare for good. Fanatics, officially licensed everything. And TIAA Bank, created to serve, built to perform.
Hey, Chris!
Seven important catches for Evan Ingram on Sunday. He was mic'd up. More of that on the Jaguars YouTube channel. More of Jaguars All Access presented by Fields Auto Group right now live at Strings Sports Brewery here in Springfield. Have a drink, eat some dinner, hang with us on Thursday nights. We're live on CBS 47 tonight. Brent Mortno, Jeff Lageman, Josh Allen, and Rayshawn Jenkins, our guest, bringing the energy here on a Thursday night.
So are we allowed to have a beer?
You are.
Okay, I'm just
on
checking.
a diet.
All right, had a great time this week because, you know, I love film room and I love breaking down film, and had an opportunity to learn a lot from head coach Doug Peterson because the 4th and 1 touchdown to Christian Kirk was an absolute thing of beauty. Let's take a look at it.
Play fake. Trevor's going to run to the right. He's going to toss it to Christian Kirk for the touchdown.
Welcome into the film room. Jeff Lageman joined by head coach Doug Peterson, and exciting to be able to show this play, and I've termed this play fearless.
In this particular play, we were going to try to get the defense to bite on the toss, and so we were actually faking, you know, as it's drawn here, we were faking a toss to our left, defense is right, to get everybody to over pursue. Mm-hmm. That's the thing about this play, you know, with the fake toss here, and then he just has to navigate his way, kind of snakes his way, it does his thing out to this flat to the front side as the tight end is working down. I think the biggest part is that tight end right there. And then we just sell the toss, you know, like we normally would. And then the quarterback sells it hard, and he's coming out, and he has a two-way go. If he can get it with his legs, get it. I was a little nervous that he held on to it right there to the end, you know, as he's working out here, and then eventually threw it to Christian, you know, for the touchdown.
And that was the condensed version because Josh talks too much during this TV show. So if you want to see the full version, it's going to be on Jaguars Weekend, and it's also on the Jacksonville Jaguars YouTube channel. The condensed version is good, but, man, wait till you see the full version.
I love that play design. And, by the way, Trevor hung on to it, but he also could have run it in. He later said on the sideline, I was thinking of running it in, just didn't think I'd get it in. But they made the pitch and catch instead. All right, these guys are going to leave here, go to the Players' Corner with Ashlyn Sullivan. When we come back, Jaguars All Access, Josh Allen, Rayshawn Jenkins, coming off a W in Jacksonville. First place in the AFC South. Celebration continues, but all eyes on the Chargers now. A really good football team awaits on Sunday out west. It's all coming up live on CBS 47.
Live from your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, this is Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.
Beautiful weather. Dogs ate. First and many, baby. First and many.
Hey, let's go, man. Top of the division. Duval, let's go, man. We rocking all year. Let's go.
I feel great, man. First win, first home game. We came in, got a goose egg. Let's do it. Duval. Man, great team win.
That's a really good Duval right there by Arden Key, and the Jags defense seals the deal against the Colts, and now they try to go shut down the Chargers on Sunday. That game 4 o'clock on CBS 47. Right now it's Jaguars All Access presented by Fields Auto Group live on CBS 47. Brent Mortno, Jeff Lageman live at Strings Sports Brewery each and every Thursday night in Springfield, and also here with us each and every Thursday, Jaguars.com's Ashlyn Sullivan. She's in the Players' Corner with Josh and Rayshawn.
Thank you, Brent, here in the Players' Corner, like you said, presented by Fanatics. And there was an interception by Andre Sisco in Sunday's game, and somehow a chain got involved. We're going to hear the story, but first, let's take a look. right, Josh is taking a look for himself. Somehow you were involved in this. What happened? Where did that chain come from?
I mean, I can't get in trouble from the NFL, right?
Never.
First of all. Okay,
Absolutely
cool.
not.
All
We
right,
got you.
all right, so I was running down the sideline after Andre Cisco's pick. I'm running, and I just see someone in the stands waving a chain, and I'm like, I'm from Miami, the creators of the turnover chain.
Oh, boy.
So I said, this is a perfect opportunity to give my boy Cisco a turnover chain, you know what I'm saying? So I went up, I grabbed the chain from one of the fans, and I tried to put up his helmet, but the helmet was too big, and we just flicked up. I made sure to give the chain back. So
Okay, so the chain is back with the homeowner, the fan.
It is. He got a little piece of, Jags wide history on there. So
Love it. And Josh and I both thought that the defense just had a turnover chain.
Bro, I didn't know where we got that from. I was like, damn, we had this the whole time? But it was the best. I thought it was the best thing, man. Keep coming out, man. We need one on each side now because there's going to be a lot of those.
Absolutely. And I love that you thought it was going to fit over Cisco's helmet somehow, some way.
Man, I was just in the moment. I just saw the chain hanging. I'm like, you know what? This is something I would do. So, you know what I'm saying? Might as well.
Absolutely. All right, like we talk about with those interceptions, you guys are leading the league right now, tied for first place with 5 interceptions. Josh, when did you know this was going to be the bread and butter of this defense?
If you know, you know.
Yeah, right.
Man, I mean, I just think for us, man, it's a want. It's it's intentional.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just things that's going to happen. That you have to practice it. You have to be aware of it, and then you have to know when you're in that situation that you can have the trust and the confidence that you come down with it. I just think we're playing with a lot of confidence, a lot of swag that we can get any ball in the air. We can get any. We're close to the quarterback. We can get the ball off him. You know what I'm saying? So we're playing with that confidence and being real intentional to the details. And, we're trying to stay number one.
Yeah, it's working. And Rayshawn, I go back to OTAs, minicamp. You guys talked about it for months. Hey, we're going to have these turnovers. It's almost like you've spoken into existence.
Oh, yeah, you have to. You got to manifest it. Man, since OTAs, you can really feel the presence of our pass rush. And just like we were saying earlier, rush and cover works together. And it's been a beautiful thing thus far, man. We just got to keep it going still early in the season.
Yes, Brent Martineau, it has been fun to watch, that's for sure.
Yeah, starting to bring back those memories of Saxonville a little bit. There's a new mayor in town, perhaps, on Saxonville. Hey, when we come back, Jaguars All Access presented by Fields Auto Group, live from Strings Sports Brewery. Well, we go into the notes of this weekend, and what's up with that guy? Justin Herbert, he is really good, but he also looked like he was really hurt. What's the latest on the Chargers QB? We're live in Springfield each and every Thursday night. Come on out and join us live on CBS 47 here on a Thursday night.
Live from your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, this is Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.
All right, take a look at the notes now. Jags and Chargers on Sunday. West Coast hasn't been easy. Jags' last win on the road actually came on the West Coast against Oakland. Yeah, that's where the Raiders were then. Justin Herbert. Nobody's letting on out there in L.A. if he's going to play or not, but you got to believe he's tracking, and the Jags are prepping like he will play coming off that rib injury last Thursday. And meanwhile, the Jags injury report looks really good, but they also have a big task ahead. Bosa and Mack, you guys study defensive ends. This group right over here, those two are pretty darn good, Jeff.
Well, I would say this, is that if I was a young outside linebacker defensive end, I might take this game on as a personal challenge to be better than the two guys that they got. Just saying.
I've been on that. But it's crazy because let's get past that. As a defense, you know what I'm saying? Let's outplay that defense. You know what I'm saying? So, that's where my mentality, I know I got to outplay them. We're also about to play against a good right tackle. You know what I'm saying? One of the best young tackles in the league. That's another challenge. About to play against a good offense, that's another challenge. They got a good defense, that's another challenge. But this is what playoff teams are made for, and if we want to get to where we need to perform the way we need to.
Rayshawn Jenkins, you know this team well. You came from the Chargers. You know a lot of these guys from a couple years ago. How good are they defensively?
They're really good. For defenses, they oppose a lot of problems for offenses. They got a bunch of one-on-one matchups all over the field. just because of how many weapons they have. You know, they got 30 coming out the backfield. They have 13. They got 81. They just added 7 at the tight end position. They got Herbert, who can make every throw that you can just about think about. So it definitely poses problems, but we're a pretty good defense, and I feel like we'll match up very well with them this upcoming week.
Allen, Williams, Everett. Those are the guys' names. I love how you guys go off numbers.
Numbers.
hey, this sport is a nameless sport, man. Whoever lines up in front of me, that's who I got.
Right, you got the Chargers on Sunday. Good luck, Rayshawn Jenkins. Fantastic having you on the show. Josh Allen, go have another big game, man. Thanks for joining us. For Jeff Loggeman, I'm Brett Mortno, Jaguars All Access, presented by Fields Auto Group. Each and every Thursday, live at Strings Sports Brewery. We'll be out there with the Jags. We'll see you this weekend, trying to get another dub for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
From your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars, thanks for watching Jaguars All Access. Brought to you by Fields Auto Group. Fields Auto Group. Never pay over MSRP.